Joining me are the two stars of the film, Josephine Langford and hero Fiennes-Tiffin, and the author who started it all, Anna Todd. Nice to have you all here.
Thank you.
So, Anna, tell me the genesis of this series that's wildly successful.
It just started as a hobby. I've always been a reader, and I was reading a lot on Wattpad, and one day was kind of bored, felt like I'd read everything, and wanted to tell a story that I couldn't find on Wattpad. So I just wrote it, not thinking about what it was going to be or anyone was going to read it, and here we are.
So was it based on One Direction or Harry Styles? I know that's kind of out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's loosely based on, it's just the physical appearance, and even that was altered, but anything in the actual storyline is obviously not about Harry Styles.
Okay, so Hira, tell us about your character.
Yeah, in terms of Harry Styles stuff, it's actually quite far from that. It's such a wholesome, developed character. He's a mysterious, intriguing, confident British boy at college in America. And if I said any more, it would be ruining the story. So
I know. And Josephine, I mean, you play, you know, a beautiful young girl who may be getting involved in a toxic, can I say toxic relationship?
I wouldn't, but yeah, an imperfect one.
An imperfect one. What was it like for you to research your character?
I think I was just really lucky that the books were written from her point of view and from her perspective, because I read the first book and I read the script and I just felt like I understood the way that she thought. So there wasn't a lot that I really had to research for the role.
So everybody online is talking about this lake scene.
Yeah.
You know, and whenever I talk to actors, they always say, you know, it's really awkward to film it. But what was it like? What was your experience doing the lake scene?
I feel like we had a mixed experience.
Yeah.
There was a day where it was really fun to jump in because it was really hot, like Atlanta's very humid.
So you filmed in Atlanta?
Yeah. And then there was a moment where it was like we were having lightning storms every 30 minutes and we had to get out and it was freezing and it was a mixed bag.
What was your perspective on it, Harry? Hira? I know you're not Harry. I
don't worry
swear.
about it. It's not a problem at all. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a mixed experience. The first day we really wanted to get in and couldn't wait, and then after a while you kind of been there, done that, and just keep getting out and not able to dry off, so you're just standing in the cold, back in, back out, back in. But yeah, all in all, it was fun. It was a cool experience. How
did you two bond? Because obviously it's a very intimate film.
I think we were just lucky that we had a good week's rehearsal period with a great acting coach. And the more intimate scenes being scheduled towards the end made it more helpful for us. But
yeah,
we're just both professionals, and we just you know, got the job done.
So Josephine, is this your first like major film in the United States?
Yeah, I did another film which was a feature, but this is my biggest role.
And was there a certain amount of pressure involved with this?
Well, I mean, whenever you have something and you have like a really big fan base or a story which a lot of people love, you have a responsibility to get it right, and there's an expectation as to how the character's going to be played. And I think you just have to be careful not to feel pressured by it, because if you're only worried about what people think about how you're doing, then you're going to deliver an inconsistent performance.
Hira, what about you? I mean, because this is not your first American movie, right? You were in Harry Potter, the 6th edition, right? The 6th series.
Yeah. I mean, I still kind of see it as my first big project just because it's my first lead role. So I feel like we're in the same boat there, which was nice for us to kind of go through that journey with you know, not on a level playing field kind of thing.
So Anna, let's talk about who this movie targets, what audience, and is there a message that you're trying to get out?
We mostly just want people to be entertained and either be reminded of your first love or look forward to it. I think the target, I mean, I have readers from every age, from 15 to 60, so just anybody who loves a good love story.
All right, so I solicited questions on Twitter. You're like, are you two on Twitter?
We're
Instagram.
Not. We're on Instagram.
Yeah, okay. So one of the questions on Twitter was, did the cast have any traditions on set that they did? This one is from...
We hung out a lot, but I don't think we had any, like...
Yeah, what traditions did we have?
There's a couch at the hotel we were staying at, which I think we're all very comfortable with, because we were there a lot.
Yeah. We didn't have much free time, but any free time we did have was spent religiously on that couch.
And I know, Josephine, you're from Australia, and you're from Britain, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys imitate each other's accents?
Every now and then. We try to.
Okay, let me hear you too, Josephine.
Her favourite phrase is, "It was a whole thing." I don't say it very well, though. That's the best.
That was terrible.
It was a horrible scene.
And all right, then you do Hero.
I need to like know more of your slang. Oh, ma'am, I was listening to some mad beats the other day. They were mad. I'm mad. I was like, well, good. I think I would just add man and like, I don't know. Sorry. That was terrible.
It seems like you guys get along really well. Is there, you know, everybody says that this film is kind of like a crossbreed between Twilight films and 50 Shades of Grey. Have you guys seen that? Because you're both 21.
I haven't actually seen either of those.
Okay.
No.
Would you consider it's kind of a hybrid of those kind of films?
I mean, if we're going to be compared to two things, I love that it's Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. So I think if you like those, then you'll find something that you like in after, but they're definitely different stories.
Would you consider that since you both saw?
I haven't
He
seen
hasn't
either.
seen it. Yeah, I understand the comparison, but again, I'd say they're very different stories and characters.
And Hero, you come from like, you know, acting royalty. Can we talk about your uncles, Joseph and Ralph?
Yeah, yeah.
And Ralph Fiennes, I call them by their first name. Did they give you advice? Are they helping you kind of nurture you along?
Yeah, Rafe and Joe have always been very supportive in me getting into acting, but I feel like they're always so busy. I've been a bit busy recently. When we do have time to catch up, it tends to just be about family stuff, but I know if I ever did need support in that sense, they'd always be there.
That's so nice. Okay, another fan wants to know if you guys have any other projects coming up.
Yeah, I actually recently secured a supporting role in a film called The Silencing, which I'm really looking forward to shooting. I love the script, and yeah.
Josephine, you
I
working on
have a few
anything?
things floating around. I have a few floaters, but I haven't, nothing set in stone yet.
All right, I know your fans are dying to see you in action. Let's see after. We have a little clip.
Follow me. Come on.
What?
Down it. You could draw me to fire, you could draw me to water, you could draw me to the gallows, you could draw me to any death, you could draw me to anything I have most avoided. This, and the confusion of my thoughts, so that I am fit for nothing, is what I mean by your being the ruin of me.
Why'd you stop?
We should go.
You're such a romantic. And are you a romantic in real life?
I'm not sure. I guess I'd like to think I am.
And Josephine, do you think there's a message that your character is saying in this movie?
I feel like a lot of people are going to take away very different things from the film and different messages. For me, I hope that girls take away that they should do what they want when it comes to their sexuality according to their own comfort levels. That would be my message.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Hero, do you have anything to say about along those lines? Your message as for your character?
Yeah, specifically for my character, I feel like it encourages the willingness to change for the better.
All right, beautiful. Anna, what can we expect from you?
In life?
Well, what's next?
Hopefully another after movie, but I have another series called The Brightest Stars that the first book is out and the second one comes later this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice to have everybody here. Josephine,
so
Hero,
much.
Anna, congratulations. The
Thank
film
you.
opens Friday, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you know it's going to be a big hit.